Hello everyone, and it's Sandra here. It's New Year's Eve. Landon was out turning our compost and he found way more than a couple of these guys, but he brought a couple inside. They're getting really lively. Well, they were already really lively. These are our ancient worms from Vancouver Island, and from Plant Obsessed asked me to get her a close-up. So they're hard to see. I just grabbed one of my Thai containers. They're hard to see against the black, but let me take this beautiful one out of here. I've got a damp white paper towel right here. He won't stay on it. Take the castings off. I guess his color is not picking up well. Let me drag him into some light. Oh, no, you don't. He's already tried to crawl off the table once. Okay, so try to get the light on him as best I can to show that beautiful purple color. And you can see my hand. He's quite long. He's bigger than this other one. But these are ancient worms, Arctiostrotus Vancouverensis. They are only found in this southern part of Vancouver Island, as well as a small part of the Olympic Peninsula in the United States. Those parts of the world survived the Ice Age. You can see the beautiful orange collar on them. It's like a coral salmon color. I'm sorry the light is so dark here. You're not really able to pick up the beautiful... People have the same problem when they're trying to show us African night crawlers. This is a magnificent violet worm with this orange collar. Anyway, these two obviously have warmed up and they're getting nice and lively. So they are quite happy living in our compost, and were active and lively when Landon used our tumbleweed aerator to turn our compost, which is a worm-friendly way to turn your compost. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. Anyway, and that's what they look like. Don't know how they compare in size to an ANC. It's 8 degrees Celsius right now outside, about 46 degrees Fahrenheit. And like I said, Landon said these guys were all over the top of the compost. He thought he grabbed 3 of them, but he only actually managed to get 2 inside, so he might have dropped one along the way. And you can see they are lively worms. And what I found in the past is they don't dive down when you put light on top. They are not as photosensitive as some other worms. Stretchy, stretchy. Oh, keeps bringing up that tail. So I've got him at least 10 inches, the bigger one. I've seen them 12 to 14 inches. So obviously these are not fully mature. I now routinely find these worms in my compost bins. I used to be fastidious about always putting them out in the wild. Now I just sift them out with the regular castings. And yes, I can put them in my garden worm towers. They live in there quite happily. But I can also, they do well in captivity. I haven't had any sense that they are doing anything other than living and growing and breeding in my bins. And so from time to time, I still find them in my worm bins. And I don't move them out immediately, but when I sift the castings, I definitely would move them out to a garden tower at that point. But anyway, so they are not deep diving worms. Landon found them on the top of the compost. They appear to be a composting worm unique to this corner of the planet. Beautiful ancient creatures, older than the Ice Age, which happened 600,000 years ago. Bye for now.